Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
How do you know?
Oh.
It says rec right there.
Yeah. Hey everyone, tonight we are doing another air fryer recipe. It's called Bang Bang Chicken Skewers. Basically, you season it up with olive oil and some spices, and then you put it in the air fryer, you glaze it with some of the Bang Bang sauce, and then you cook it and serve it with the leftover Bang Bang sauce. I've never made a Bang Bang sauce. How many times am I gonna say Bang Bang in this? But we'll see how it is. I think I'm just gonna serve it over rice, and I'm gonna serve a side salad. I already made the vinaigrette. It's left over from yesterday, but I will put the recipe for it down below. It was really easy. And we have so many salad greens coming out of our green stock, so we're having salad with everything, even if it doesn't quite fit the cuisine theme. First, I am going to mix up this sauce. It calls for mayonnaise or yogurt, and we have homemade yogurt that we're gonna use, but we also have really healthy mayonnaise, but my husband and I are weirdos and we only like the junky mayonnaise. So if we can help it, we're gonna use something other than mayonnaise, and then if we really want mayonnaise, we're probably gonna eat the junky stuff. Maybe we don't make it right. If you make mayonnaise and you love your mayonnaise, share your method below, because I am not above learning a new way to do it. All right, next we're gonna add some honey. I melted this down a little bit because it's so chunky. Tablespoon of soy sauce. And I'm gonna leave all these sauces out because I think I need a couple of them for the marinade. Maybe I just need olive oil for that. We'll double check in a moment. I'm gonna do sriracha. Now I do cook for, I have 3 little kids, and anytime something calls for spice, it's sort of like, well, are we gonna make this for the kids or are we gonna make this for the adults? I think tonight I am going to go all the way with the spice. Sometimes they surprise us and they like what we make. But we do have a few leftovers from lunches the past few days in the fridge. So if they taste this and they just don't like it or can't handle it, tonight will be one of the rare nights where we allow them to just eat something else for dinner. I don't do that every night, for sure, but sometimes the adults really want to enjoy a meal. We need a tablespoon of vinegar. It seems like Bang Bang sauce is kind of just a fancy spicy mayo. We need our salt, and we need our pepper. Oh no! Well. And I need some garlic powder. It also says you could use fresh garlic, but this is really convenient tonight. Here I have my bowl of chicken. I went ahead and chopped this up earlier. I'm just gonna add olive oil. It says 2 tablespoons. I don't know. I think that will be fine. All right, we're gonna sprinkle garlic powder. The recipe is actually quite confusing because it lists some of the spices twice, and I'm not sure what quantities are supposed to go with each step. So we'll use this as a starting place and see how it tastes for next time. Here goes the paprika. Black pepper. And we're just gonna mix it all up. Here are my air fryer trays, and I am just going to put a little bit of avocado oil on the mesh here so that my chicken skewers don't stick. So far I've made a few things and I haven't had much trouble with things sticking, which is a really pleasant surprise. I think the biggest bummer is when things do stick a little bit, these get really hard to clean, which is probably the biggest downside of the air fryer right now. Ideally, they'd be just a bit shorter. Oh, that wasn't too bad. All right, I'm gonna do that real quick and then I'll be back. Now we can start skewering. So the recipe calls for 3 or 4 pieces on a skewer. I guess that might be close to right. I think I might go for 5, just so I can hopefully get this all in one go. One thing I haven't totally liked about the air fryer is occasionally you have to do 2 batches. And I don't like that because, you know, it comes out and it's hot and then you want to sit down and eat with the family. You don't want to sit there managing a second batch in the air fryer, but some things require it. I think I cut way too many of these. We will see. Sometimes I feel like I need to take a class on how to cut chicken. Because if you give me a chicken breast and you tell me to cut it into cubes, you know, you end up with the pieces that are really skinny and thin, and then there's like triangles in there, and I just wonder if there are people out there that know how to cut up a chicken breast perfectly, and I want them to teach me. Okay, we've got all the chicken on here. Now on some of them I did put more chicken than the recipe called for. You know, like I said, it called for 3 or 4, but I tried hard not to smash them together. I was thinking that might have been the logic. You know, you don't want them too tight together because then the sauce can't get in all the nooks and crannies. But I think this will work. I am gonna go out and preheat the air fryer, and then I'm gonna clean up all these prep dishes, and then we'll go outside and we will cook this chicken. The rice is already done, so we're just gonna have to reheat that, but we do need to pick some lettuce also. All right, this air fryer is ready. I'm gonna put the sauce on these. I need bigger prep trays. I really don't want it to drip off onto the table here. But I also didn't want to do this in the air fryer and then make, you know, a bunch of burnt stuff on the tray in the bottom to clean up later. One little guy over here that's hanging off the edge. There we go. In we go. While that's cooking, I'm gonna cut some lettuce. Take some of these. That'll be a nice little salad. There's a few different things in there. This smells like arugula, honestly, but I don't quite think it is. This is just a mix that I grew from seed. But it's just my husband and I eating, so that will be enough for us tonight. You know what I might do though? I am gonna pull a few scallion greens and chop them up and put them in the salad. I think that would be delicious. Maybe even on top of the chicken. Which ones look the best? Go. While these were cooking, I went in and washed this tray so it would be ready to put the stuff back on. Just gonna make sure that they are done. Oh yeah. These guys are done. That top layer is definitely done, but the bottom layer is not. All right, these look amazing. See, that's not too hot to touch. Look at that. Beautiful. Then over here, I have our salads in individual bowls. We'll probably give the kids a couple bites of ours, but they're not gonna eat this really, so just for exposure. But I chopped up some scallions in there. And then here we have kind of a topping bar. You can put some red onions in there, or I have some chopped apples for sweetness, or dried cranberries for sweetness. These are from Azure, and they're really nice. They have, let's see if this will focus. They have just cranberries, apple juice, and sunflower oil, so they're not full of high fructose corn syrup or sugar even. Got feta here, and then this is a sweet Italian dressing. I'll link the sweet Italian below, as well as this one. This is like a Dijon red wine one. What's up, buddy?
I like his.
Here is the final product. Thank you all so much for joining. I will link all of these below. This seems like another winning air fryer recipe. I think we'll definitely be keeping our air fryer. Woo! All right, have a great week. Bye.